welcome once again to another episode of Clyde the Tank 2.0 on the road. Today, I have a special guest with me. It's one of the women's prospect, up-and-coming ladies in the MMA fighting scene. Isis, the fighting queen! Verbeek. Isis, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Thanks for asking. Isis, the reason why I asked you for this interview because I saw that you made a transition from kickboxing to MMA.
Yes, I did.
When did you decide to make this transition?
I decided, I think it's now 3 years ago,
Yeah?
because I was losing my motivation in kickboxing and I didn't have fun in it anymore. So then Invicta offered me a fight and I just stepped in with not that much ground game and everything. Then I stopped with training for 2 years. And then I decided to go to America and
And pick
start
up.
again.
Okay, and you're training there at the American top team?
Yes,
Together with your striking coach,
Michael Bob.
Michael Bob. And I see you a lot with Michael Bob and just seen your biggie boy Rosenstrike.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I saw 2 of your last MMA fights, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm critical. I was really impressed
Thank you.
because I didn't expect you to do that well on the ground. Stand up, of course. You have a good stand-up fight. Your striking is good. It's technical. It's really complete. But I saw in your, I think it's the last fight or against a lady. She took you down and you reversed her.
Yes, it was the first one.
It was the first one.
Yeah,
huh?
it was my first fight, yes.
And for you to do that was like, I was like, whoa!
Yeah.
Because I know it's not easy to reverse somebody
That's
without
true.
really experience. So I guess that in the American top team, you train a lot on your ground game.
Yes, I train mostly of the time my ground game.
Mm-hmm.
I train a lot one-on-one with King Mo.
Yeah. Oh, Lawal.
Yes,
Yes.
Lowell, yes. And I do the classes, like the wrestling classes and the jiu-jitsu classes. So I'm working a lot on it.
Okay, so you're training like how many times a week do you train wrestling? How many times a week do you train jiu-jitsu?
I train every day, my ground.
Every day.
Every day.
Okay.
Yes.
I think because I think the biggest problem of the European fighters is that when they transfer to MMA, the ground game.
Yes.
Stand up is not a problem, but I think the ground game because in America most of those guys they started wrestling when they were like 5
In
or
high
6
school
in high
and
school.
something, yes.
So
It started early.
okay, how many MMA fights did you have until now?
I now did 3 fights.
And you won all 3 of them, huh?
No, the first one in Invicta I lose, but on points.
Yes.
But because I didn't know
But-
anything,
yes.
I didn't know
On
what to
points or
do.
what?
Yeah, on points.
Okay,
I didn't
so-
know what to do on the ground.
Yeah.
So every time I keep the girl with me.
Yeah.
She didn't do much too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I lose on points.
Okay, but I mean...
I didn't know the rules. I didn't know anything. I didn't try to stand up or switch or I just keep her with me and I feel safe because she didn't came out.
Okay, so she couldn't elbow you?
No,
or try to do-
nothing.
Okay, so
No.
maybe that's also a good thing that it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Okay. We start talking about the MMA career, but you did like how many kickboxing fights did you do?
I did a lot. I stopped counting by 50. So
50,
yeah, that's when I stopped counting. There's I think around 70 or something.
70 in total.
Yeah.
And how many of them were pro fights?
A lot, but I don't know.
You don't know exactly?
No, I don't know exactly.
Okay. You know what? Because I didn't see you for a few years, and I was like, what happened to Isis? And I saw you a lot with Michael, of course, and with
Yes.
Jarcinho, and you were also in, I think you were Suriname with them also?
Yeah, I was a lot with them in Suriname.
Suriname?
Yes.
And you were supporting Biggie Boy.
Yes.
Yes, and also for Biggie Boy, I have nothing but respect, man. For this guy,
Yes, for real.
to come out of kickboxing and started MMA, I think about 4 years ago.
Yeah, something like just that. He started for fun, just taking a fight. And
In China, huh? Or somewhere
no,
else?
he did some fights before in Aruba and that
Oh, yeah.
countries, and
Yes.
then he was going to Ryzen. Yeah.
Ryzen, yes, I remember. he's doing great, and I'm happy for him, and also for Michael, of course, because I see they train hard, and Michael put also everything in.
Yes.
And you and Michael also have a really special bond, I see.
Yes.
And
We have.
I'm happy for you guys that you're doing that. Great. You did like 3 fights now,
Yes.
MMA. What do you think about the future of MMA, of women's MMA? What are your future plans?
My
regarding
future plans are going to the UFC soon.
going to the UFC?
Yes, that's the goal. We have to do some more fights, and if everything goes like it goes now,
Yeah.
it's, I think, going to happen faster
Yeah, I
than we
think.
think.
I think. And they could use a fighter like you because, first of all, you're fresh. You're from Holland. You have the stand-up. You have the physics. You have the looks.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I think you can do a great job over there.
I hope so. I love to.
Yeah, but because based on the last fight I saw, your striking looks a lot like the striking of Rose, Noma Nunes. The name
Norma
is-
Nunez or
yes.
something.
and also like Joanna.
Yes.
You're quite similar, but you're not in the same weight category. or
Yes, I'm in them weight category. Yes.
Like 125, huh?
115.
115.
We're fighting 115.
Wow, that light?
Yes.
Okay, because Rose looks that much bigger because I think
Yeah,
she's tall,
maybe because after the
huh? Weigh-ins.
weigh-ins, but
Okay,
because they cut a lot.
a lot.
Yeah.
How many pounds does she cut? You think?
Rose, I don't know, but I have a few girls in the gym. They are also fighting on 115, and they are walking around on maybe 155.
They cut
Yeah.
like 40
Yeah, they
pounds?
cut a lot. They're walking around heavy.
Okay. Wow.
I have
Wow.
one girl, she was like, the next day after the weigh-in, she was like, I don't know in pounds, but she was like 64 kilogram.
64 kilograms is like 145 pounds. I
Yeah,
think,
and
or
that
no?
was the next day, yeah, after the weigh-in.
Wow. But do you think it's healthy to lose that amount of weight? In
I
such a
don't
short amount of
think
time?
it's healthy, and I don't think it's smart too, because I walk around like 125.
Oh, so it's easy cut for you.
So I don't cut that much, but I feel strong, I feel good, and
Yeah, but if you don't need to cut, so why should you cut? Because I think if you cut like 10 pounds, 15 pounds, even 20 pounds, I think it's not really hard, but 20.
but they are
40.
thinking like, oh, then I'm the next day heavier. That's what they think.
But your body need at least, I think, 48 hours to recover from, because it's real damage what you're
Because
doing.
you're losing a lot.
Yeah,
So
okay. But did you see the UFC yesterday? You
I
some
saw
fights?
a few fights.
What do you think about the fight from Shevchenko against Andrade?
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, just I want you to be honest. That's
I
the
was
most important.
asleep.
I was asleep also. I didn't watch it live, but I watched it this morning.
Oh
so-
no, I didn't. I just wake up when George started to fight,
Mhm.
and the other fights I was sleeping.
So you woke up when George started to fight, and
Yes.
George decided to go to sleep when
Yeah.
you woke up.
Shit.
I know, it can
He
happen.
did.
That's the fight. That's the fight game. You win some, you lose some.
You
right?
lose some, yeah, that's
He's
true.
a good fighter, and he got punched with a straight punch, like whoa.
Yeah, it
He
was a good punch.
But he wasn't out completely the first when he got hit with the right hand. Huh? He went out with the
When he started to go into the ground, yeah.
Yes.
But that's most of the time by people when they get the punch and then they go down and on the
Yeah.
ground they finish it.
Okay, so can you tell me how long it will take for you to get to the UFC? Just a
You
time
know,
frame. You don't have to say like
okay.
2 months or just. What
I
do you
don't
think?
like to talk like that because I'm not like that. But
But I actually.
I believe in myself,
Mhm.
and I think I am
Close.
in now and 6 months. I got my contract.
Nice. I would like to see that.
You know?
Serious, yeah. I would like to see that. But I'm gonna make I want to make an agreement with you. If you get the contract and you sign the contract, Who is the first one you're gonna contact to tell him?
The first one,
The second or the third?
I'll call you.
Okay. The tank, you remember? Okay. I want to talk with you about your fighting career in the beginning because you started in what was the name of the gym?
I started by Bull's Gym.
By Bull's Gym?
Yes.
At what age did you start with the kickboxing?
I started when I was 11.
11.
11, yes.
And at what age do you started fighting?
I started fighting when I was 11 too.
At the same age?
Yes.
And you fought how many fights with protections?
I fought a lot because I was fighting Saturdays, Sundays sometimes. I don't know, maybe around
In the
30 or something.
30 fights in the youth.
Yeah, I think.
And how did your parents think about you? Because you're not the typical fighter. If you look at you, you look like a model, like it's like. But that's what I like about female fighters. They can look pretty, but at the same time, you can be really ferocious. And I like ferocious fighters that look good.
Thank you.
You understand? So the thing is like, you're doing the unexpected.
Yeah, people don't think
that you're a fighter.
Yeah.
And I think that's also part of your, how do you call it? It's going to be really good to market also because of the way you look. Is totally opposite on how you fight.
Yeah. A lot of people say that.
Yeah, but you gotta keep it that way. Please don't change.
No. But I like to be girly and I like makeup and I like that stuff too. So.
But you like to punch girls in the face.
Yeah, also.
And I like to see you punch girls in the face. So please
I'm
keep
happy
it up.
that you like it.
Yes. You're working on your ground game and on your wrestling, your jiu-jitsu. Which part of the ground game do you think is the hardest to learn?
Everything.
Everything.
The whole ground game is hard because you have so many options. You have so many solutions. It's like maybe I maybe get 5% now because you have so much.
Yeah.
And everything is difficult. Like.
Yeah, I guess because I did 2 MMA fights myself. We went to the ground 2 times, 3, 4 times, and luckily I landed on top.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine myself laying on my back and somebody elbow me in the face, man. Because
that's the hardest thing I think because when you're laying on your back and you have to build up to stand up again or to switch positions.
Yeah.
That's like
the hardest
timing.
Timing.
A thing. Yeah, that's hard.
And especially when you're tired.
Yeah, because it's a whole different condition on the ground.
Yes, I know. I still wrestle. I wrestle a lot with some of my friends. I like to wrestle simply because it's good for my cardio.
Yeah.
I don't fight anymore, so no need to. But wrestle for 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like a kickboxing training for an hour.
Yeah,
it takes so much out of you, but at the same time, that's why I respect the MMA fighters so much because they're wrestling, they're kickboxing, they're boxing, they're doing jiu-jitsu, a lot of stuff, and people don't understand that it's really, really, really tough job.
It's really, in the beginning I didn't like it, but now I'm getting more, learning more on the ground, and now I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
I love to work with Mo in the morning, and I'm always smiling when I'm working with him because the vibe is good and the game. I love the ground game now. So.
Oh, if you like it, that means the girls they're going to be in trouble, huh?
Yeah, that's why I'm working for.
I like it. What's your favorite position? Let's say standing up in the clinch. What is your favorite technique you like to implement?
When I'm in the clinch?
In the clinch, in standing clinch, yeah? Just like, not Muay Thai pump, but the wrestling clinch.
We know a lot. I like the throw bys or the snap downs and the things. Just like playing with everything.
Just searching for the right position.
Yes, when technique. There's this opening, like if I sweep or I pull down or throw by or snap under,
on the hooks because most of the kickboxing fighters that transfer to MMA, when they get in a clinch position, they're most of the time they're looking for underhooks
Yes.
and immediately start the knee to the body or knee to the head, which is a really good tactic. And I think you have long legs. This would be for you also.
Yeah, it's good, but I try not to come in the clinch position.
Yes.
Because, in kickboxing, I always hug my opponent
Yes.
and then clinch. But for MMA, I'm trying not to go in that position because that's a position where a lot of girls are trying to take you to the ground.
Yes, of course. Yes.
And for me, if we have to go to the ground, I will go to the ground, but I want to do my fight standing.
Yes. Do you also still box a lot, or do you?
Yes, also. I train with Mike, my standing.
Yeah.
So we training like standing 3 times in the week also, just one-on-one. And we have the sparring classes, so that's also 3 times in the week. So
it's okay. Can you explain to the people that how does it feel to get hit by 4-ounce gloves? The first time you got hit by a 4-ounce glove. I remember that first punch with the 4-ounce glove.
Yeah? I loved it.
You loved it?
Yeah.
Okay.
When the first MMA fight, I was really enjoying it. I was like, shit, that's good.
Has more impact, huh?
Yeah, it's more impact. It's more, I don't know. You feel it better. And sometimes I have like, even if they don't touch you hard, I have like a blue eye or something like, where did that came from? But
it's a tough spot, huh?
yeah, I love it better than the big gloves.
Yeah, okay. That's nice. Nice to hear. I can see that you really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
MMA, huh?
I really do.
Who could have thought that you would like... Because when I heard the first time, I speak to your trainer, not really often, but like once in a month, I talk to Michael. We make jokes. He knows how I am. I'm a joker,
Yeah.
And he told me that you're going to gonna do MMA. And I was like, she's going to do MMA. Not because I don't think you're a good fighter, but I didn't see you doing clinching and those kind of things. Because even when you're a kickboxer, you're always the lady that's making combinations. Pa, 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 1-2 hook, 1-2 left body, low kick, pa, pa. So I didn't see the transformation. But when he told me, I was like, okay, if you say she's doing okay, I believe you, because Michael knows what he's talking about. And then I saw your fight. I was like, whoa, okay, this thing is getting serious. And what do you prefer? Your first, let's say you signed with the UFC.
Yes.
What kind of opponent would you prefer to have your first fight? And when I'm talking about kind of opponent, we're talking about striker, wrestler, jiu-jitsu. I know most of the girls, they can do all of them, but a lot of girls, they have one specialty. What do you prefer as an opponent? What kind of opponent do you prefer?
Of course, it's nice to have a striking opponent because that's my game.
It's your bread and butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, if I have an opponent that's ground-minded, then I'm like, okay, that's a bigger challenge to improve myself.
Yeah, I think also.
So, for me, it doesn't matter. The first girl I was fighting was like a brown belt jiu-jitsu, and she was beating up all the girls in the tournaments, and she is a very high-level ground girl in America.
Yeah.
And
how was her stand up? How was her stand up?
Stand up. She didn't do much standing up.
So she took you down.
Yeah.
Straight up from the beginning.
Yeah.
A little bit like Amanda.
No, I'm talking about the girl I was fighting in Mississippi.
The last one.
Yeah, the second one. So my second fight.
I don't know which fight I saw.
I was against Valerie Wrong, and the last one was the fight you saw that one. The one I was changed in position. Yeah, that girl. She was a high level ground girl.
That's even better for you than.
So that's why everybody was like, "Wow!" When I just controlled her on the ground.
You controlled
everybody was surprised. They didn't.
You didn't panic. You just stayed
No,
relaxed.
I was like, I told Mike before, like, okay, Mike, I'm not gonna stress. If we go to the ground, then we go to the ground. Then fuck it. Then we're gonna do it.
So What made you in that moment? You were in that moment.
Yeah.
And you made the transfer. How did it feel? Just to
It-
get on top of her, like
It feels so good, even if Mo is always so happy. If
Yeah.
you see him, he's like, yeah.
Ah,
Even if I do something good in the gym and everybody is training, he is yelling in the whole gym, like, yes.
yeah, but it's good. That means he really wants to see you improve. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. How's Mo? How is he doing, by the way? Is he ever gonna fight, or is he?
He's doing fighting, but he's doing like the fake wrestling
Oh, he's
things.
He's,
Yeah, he's doing like that kind of fight sometimes.
I think he was a really good prospect,
Yeah.
also, man. But he got three really hard knockouts.
But he also has like his mental hip and things.
Oh,
He was fighting a lot of his last fights with a mental hip. You saw him walking sometimes like difficult.
I only see him in the fight, so I
Yeah.
don't see him really walking. So he has a fake hip or what?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Wish him the best. Maybe he doesn't know me, but just I wish him the best. From now on, when is your next fight?
My next fight is gonna be in June.
Where?
I don't know where yet, but it's in America.
In
Or
America.
maybe it's Mexico again or something. But
Oh, you fought in Mexico also?
yeah, the last time I was fighting in Sinaloa in Mexico.
Oh, okay. Okay, so in Mexico, how many fights do you think you're gonna fight before the end of the year?
Oh, I don't know. If I want, I can fight every month by this organization by Icon.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm building up my record, so and then I hope to go to the UFC.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. You know, we're talking about the UFC
Yeah.
and Uncle Dana. Did you ever had a one-on-one conversation already with Uncle Dana or what?
No, I didn't. But my last fight, I was telling him, Dana, I'm coming for your 150 division.
What did he say?
He didn't say anything, but I was telling it on UFC Fight Pass Live. And I know people of the UFC are watching it.
Okay. Nice.
So.
Okay. Yeah, but I think he likes it when fighters are calling him out or say, because he wants you to come forward and show yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I've been critical of him also, but I think he's doing great things for the sport.
Yeah, he do, sure.
He's doing great things for the sport. In the beginning, I was like, sometimes I was like, who's this fucking cocky guy, you know? But gonna be honest, he made MMA
Big.
not big, huge.
Yeah, huge.
Huge,
Yeah.
and of course the organization behind it.
And it's getting huger every day.
Yeah, I think it's one of the fast-growing sports in
Yeah.
globally. Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Wow. I hope they are coming for an event in Holland, because they were in Holland for 2 times in Rotterdam.
Yeah, in Ahoy, right?
Ahoy,
Yeah.
it's like 2 years ago. Do they have plans to come to Europe? Yeah, because of the pandemic. It's
I
difficult.
don't know because, the coronavirus is difficult too. So maybe if everything is normal again, they will come. But I don't know.
In the perfect scenario, you would maybe could make your debut in Holland if they come to Holland, to Rotterdam, maybe in one year and a half. No, it's too long, eh?
That's too long.
Let's say 1 year.
Okay, we take 1 year.
1 year.
Yes.
And they organize an event in Rotterdam.
Of course, I want to fight there.
Yeah, you want to fight, eh?
For
Well,
sure.
I'm going to be there for sure. No, we're talking about the UFC. We're talking about a lot of stuff. You fought some fights in the Glory.
Yes, I did.
Okay, when was your last fight in Glory?
Oh, wow. My last fight in Glory was... No, I need to think. I was fighting with the event where Badahari was fighting Hasty Gerges. Rico Verhoeven. I'm sorry. In
The first fight or the second fight?
Oberhausen.
Oh, in
The
Germany.
first one. Yes, in Germany.
Oh, it was packed stadium then.
That was my last fight for Glory.
That's about 3 years ago, I think now.
No, longer. It's maybe 5 years already.
It's already 5 years that they fought the first time, Rico and Amada?
That's already a long time ago.
Okay, and how many fights did you fight in Glory?
I just fight 2 fights for Glory.
And then you just quit or you stopped? Or
Then I wanted to make a switch to the MMA, and they were like, you can't fight kickboxing and MMA on the same
Oh,
thing.
it was
So
not allowed?
no, so I had to choose between them or MMA, and I was like, okay, then I choose for MMA. Then I quit.
Okay. Because what do you think about the glory, the ladies, how do you say it? Divisions of
It's
glory
getting
right now?
boring.
Yeah?
I never watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I like the heavyweights and of course the
Yeah.
middleweights, but I think the ladies divisions are a little bit weak.
Yeah, I don't like it too.
I'm not saying that the girls aren't good.
No, but
Because-
I know what you mean. It's
Yeah.
not like
Really
yeah.
attractive,
Yes.
aggressive fighters
Yeah.
aren't there. So, okay, maybe you made the right decision. I think
For
you did.
me, I did for sure.
Yeah, and in the States, you have like
Yes.
three major organizations. You have Bellator, of course.
Yes.
You have UFC, and after that you have Invicta.
Yeah, you have Invicta too, yes.
Is it something maybe for you, because you already fought for Invicta, huh?
Yeah.
Get some experience in Invicta and then go to the UFC, or is Bellator also, is it an option by the way?
It's an option, but not to build up to go to the UFC. It's not a smart option.
No.
But you have a lot of organizations, like you have LFA. You have more big organizations in America, but I should fight one of those organizations, but they have a hard time to find an opponent for me.
There?
Yeah, because normally I would fight already in November,
Mm-hmm.
but they couldn't find an opponent, and they were looking and they were looking and they were looking, and then they found the girl Valerie wrong,
Yeah.
and I just stepped in like 1 week before because her opponent was fell out.
Okay. So like last moment
Yes.
replacement.
Because they still couldn't find an opponent for me.
Is it they couldn't find opponents because the girls think you're too experienced, or what?
A lot of girls are like, oh no, she's a standing girl, so no, we don't do it.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah, but because the standing level in America is not that high.
Still, because
Still,
yeah,
yeah.
because if I look at because I see most of the times I see the girls from the UFC and those are the real top athletes.
Yeah.
Because if I look at the standards of Nunez, even what's her name again? She's gonna have a comeback. Misha Tate
Misha Tate.
She wasn't that a great striker, but she improved a lot, and the other girls, of course. So yeah, I don't see the other organizations and the stand-up of the girls, so I can't.
You know, they can punch. A lot of them punch a lot, but don't kick.
Yeah,
But I think you have different levels in standing.
yeah,
And the level of the standing fighters in the Netherlands are
much better.
much higher than...
Yeah, but maybe I think the way of striking is to set up a takedown.
Yeah,
Just a single blow, like really boom, to go for a double
to
or
go,
single.
yes.
Yeah, that's the old school mentality, but not like jab.
Not
jab
like how we
movement.
playing,
Yes.
like faking and...
And what's your take on a fighter like Rose? Because I have Rose really, really high.
She
What do you
is
think about her
good.
as a fighter?
I think she's great. She's doing standing good. She's doing ground good. I like her attitude. I like her vibe.
Yeah, she's got a good
Yeah.
vibe. And she's a good
Yeah.
human also. She's
Yes.
like a really down to earth.
Yeah,
human.
she's really... I liked her.
And also Shevchenko. I think she and Shevchenko, and of course Amanda,
Amanda,
are the best female fighters I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Sorry. Shimana. I forgot Shimana.
Yeah.
Because Shimana is... I didn't mention her name because she isn't actually fighting right now, but Shimana is in the division of Amanda. I think Shimana is second best.
Yeah, sure.
Second best.
Yeah.
Especially after her second fight against Amanda.
Yeah.
Wow. Amanda was really lucky that fight. And not
Yeah,
lucky, but
yeah.
I wouldn't say lucky, but she got away because
Yeah.
she almost fucked her up, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really proud of her. You know,
Yeah, of course.
she's
She
from,
is a
not only
killer.
not from Holland, but from Utrecht. And I known Shimane also when she was like 13 years old. Started training in our gym, and at that time she was playing soccer also because she played soccer for the national
Oh, yeah?
team. Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
she
know
did.
that.
Yeah, I know. Shimane is like, she was like, pooh, a little girl. So I'm really proud of her also. Are there special things that you want to tell me regarding your plans for the future that the people maybe want to know, or you don't want to tell? You can tell me. Nobody will. Nobody will know. We keep
I
it
don't
between us.
know. I'm thinking.
You're thinking. I think.
I'm thinking.
Yeah. I think after. What are your plans after your fighting career? Do you think you wanna continue doing things in the mixed martial arts sports, or do you think about maybe like a lot of fighters they go into acting and those kind of things? Did you ever
Oh,
consider doing those things after your fighting career?
acting sounds nice too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I will enjoy that, but I have to level up my English before. But
Oh,
no, I went to a gym when
gym?
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, but only girls.
Only girls.
Yeah, I want just a gym for girls.
So you're quite feminism.
Yeah.
Joke. You're gonna cut that one out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Sorry, also the ladies. So what you serious? You wanna have a gym?
When I'm finished with fighting,
Mhm.
yes.
And
And I
gym.
want to do something like building some houses and then fix them up and then sell them again.
Like a real estate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But then I have to make money first.
Yeah, but seriously, you know, things can go really hard. I
Yeah.
think if you, like you already said, like 2 or 3 more, let's say like max 4 fights, 5
Yeah.
fights, you already can be there, you know. And you know what it is with MMA. Now you make like 10 grand.
You
The
can go
next
fast.
fight,
Yeah.
you can make like 1 million. That's the way it goes in the fighting game. Sometimes it's a hard game, but it can be a nice game if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Huh? But I think for you, serious man. I mean, I think you can be top 4, 3, 4, 5 at the women's division. But like you said already, you got to work on your ground games because if I
Keep
compare
working.
you to the other girls, your standing up is equal to them.
Yeah.
But they have one thing that they have on you, that's the ground skills.
Yes. But they are working, like, if you look, I'm just working for 6 months on my ground.
Yeah.
You can see it like that.
Yeah,
Just 6 months.
yeah.
If I'm working on my ground, the same time they are working on the ground,
Yeah.
like maybe 3-4 years,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a whole different game.
Yeah, of course, yes, that's good. Of course, it's going to be a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
Isis, I
So-
wanted to ask you so many questions. I already did. You give me a lot of information already. I just wanted to introduce you to the people, for the ones that forgot that you're still here
I'm still alive.
and you're still kicking ass. And I
Yes.
hope you have a bright future.
Thank you.
And I will be following you. I'll be stalking you sometimes for some information.
Yeah.
And just like I told you, if you sign that contract,
I'll call you.
you can call your mama, your daddy, your aunt, and after that you call?
I'll call you.
Okay. Just to let you know, okay, we're gonna close up the interview. Wish you nothing but the best, like I told you already.
Thank you.
For the people, start following. You have an Instagram.
Yes.
What's the name of your Instagram?
Isis Verbeek.
Isis Verbeek. Start following this lady because believe me, she's gonna be a big one in the fighting game. Don't forget to like, subscribe to Clyde the Tank 2.0. Don't hate, congratulate. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.